Hi friends, Mickey from Figma here, and today we're going to use remove background to make a prototype like this, where you have a head that pops out of a hexagon. So let's go. So here we are in Figma, and I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to walk you through how I mask my head outside of the shape, and then we're going to prototype it. So I'm going to begin with a photo here. Come down here, click, and type in remove background. So this is a new feature in Figma. It uses AI to remove the background from a photo. There we go. That was pretty quick. Now, come down here and use the polygon tool to create a hexagon. I'm going to click on this corner here and increase the count to 6. I'm going to go to the design panel, select the hexagon, come down to the appearance panel and type in a value of 80. That's going to be the shape that I'm working with. I'm going to go to the fill and select a color to serve as my background. I'm going to move it over the photo. I'm going to right click and then send that to the back. I'm also going to duplicate this, move the polygon over here to the right. What we need to do is we need to create a mask that's going to allow my head to stick outside of the hexagon. I'm going to double click on that shape. I'm going to click on the line. Notice I'm going to come over here to the line, create a new point. I'm going to select that point and move it up here to the top left. I'm going to select this other point, move that way up to the top right, and this is going to serve as our mask. I'm going to change that fill to green just so that it's obvious that this is going to be used for masking purposes. Now I'm going to move this back over here to the right, and I'm going to align it with that other shape underneath. So if I was to, let's say, hide that pick, I can actually see and snap those two shapes together. Now what I'm going to do with that mask shape still selected, I'm going to hold down the shift key and click on the photo of myself here. I can come over here to the right where it says more actions and use that as a mask. You can also right click and remove or use a mask at any given point in time. This is looking pretty good. Let's explain what's happening here. We have a mask group. We have the image, the photo here, and this is the mask shape. At any point, if you want to get a sense of what the mask outlines look like, you can hit Command K and say show mask outlines, and it'll show the hidden mask outlines in that background place. Once again, hit Command K, Control K if you're on Windows, and turn off show mask outlines. This is what we have here. We have the polygon, we have everything that's there. Now, let's make this into a prototype. I'm going to draw a frame. And here is my frame. I'm going to select everything that I have and bring that over into the frame. I'm going to select the frame by its name and hit Command D, Control D if you're on Windows to duplicate it. So in this first frame, I'm going to go take that pick and I'm just going to move it down. So you can see that I'm selecting it here. So it's selecting actually right above me there. And I can just move that down and I'm going to scale this down, holding down the Shift and the Option key. That's going to be the Shift and the Alt key if you're on Windows. Just make myself smaller and move down just below the frame. Now that this is all set up, I can go to prototype mode, press Shift E to go to prototype mode. I can select the whole mask group. I can drag a noodle interaction to that second point. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the trigger as while hovering. I'm going to set the action navigate to. It's going to go to that second frame. I'm going to choose not an instant, but a smart animate transition. It's going to look at those two layers and provide that transition. And I'm going to set the duration, let's say about 450 milliseconds. And I prefer a custom curve. You can use an ease in and out, but I prefer a custom Bezier, which is like a little S curve to kind of go like this. Maybe I'll have it pop out just a little bit more. So let's hit preview and see what that looks like. So now when I hover over the shape, you see my head just kind of pops out. I think that's pretty fun. Feel free to try this out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, happy designing.